Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hi
Hello.
Tony.
G'day. How are ya?
How you going?
How you
Hang
go-
on, what's that?
Hey,
What's that?
Are we having an
Are we
earthquake?
having another earthquake? No. It's just
Ray, stop it.
Ray trying to trick us.
Seriously though, seriously.
So we're recording on the day that we've literally just had the earthquake, guys.
Were you scared?
I was a bit scared. Were you scared?
Oh yes.
It was pretty strong. Did you feel it?
But you know, earthquakes are part of God's creation too, you know.
We've been talking about creation for the
Yes.
last few weeks, haven't
Yes,
we?
yes.
And actually, that was good timing because now we can talk about earthquakes.
Earthquakes, yeah. And it's, do you know why earthquakes happen?
I wonder why earthquakes happen. I know. Why do they happen, Tony?
Well, it's the earth is moving all the time.
It is, isn't it?
And-
God's
and-
creation is really cool.
It is.
Like, it's really cool. All right, you explain what happens because I'm excited.
Tectonic plates.
Are you a scientist? Jeez.
No.
We didn't realize Tony was so clever. Okay, keep
All
going.
right, tectonic plates.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
They move and continents move.
Yep,
And
and
they
then
come
what
there.
happens?
And what happens is they hit each other, and then up.
That's really scientific. Okay.
Up comes-
it goes, and up comes a mountain.
A mountain, and we happen to be wanting to speak about because mountains are important.
It's such a cool thing that we wanted to talk about mountains today because it's Mountain Sunday, which is part of the creation story that we've
Yep.
been talking about.
Yep.
And all of a sudden we have an earthquake and we can talk about mountains. That's
Thank you,
really
God.
cool.
Thank you. I'm sure God just did that just so that we could talk about it.
It's very cool, isn't it?
It is.
Anyway.
Anyway, mountains. Let's get back to mountains.
Yeah.
You're not on topic.
So tell me about mountains.
Well, they're important. Moses.
There's actually lots of stories in the Bible about mountains, isn't there?
Yeah.
Some really cool stories. Do you know the story of Moses and the 10 Commandments?
Yep.
He was on a mountain,
Yep.
wasn't he?
Yep.
Because, have you ever heard of a saying, thin places?
Oh yes.
That's a really cool thing.
That is a Celtic thing.
Is it? Oh, you and I know all about Celtic. He's Scottish and I'm Irish, guys.
Thin places.
Thin places. And it's a saying that people talk about, Tony, when they feel really, really close to God.
You know, when I felt close to God, I was in a place
You
called
need to whisper, don't you? When you feel
there's a
close
place
to God, you need to whisper.
called Iona, and in the abbey there was these old stones, and I can remember when the service was going on, touching the stone and thinking, I'm in a special thin place, and God is here. And mountains are like that.
Have you ever felt, did you hear Tony whispering? Because it's a really cool thing when you feel close to God. It's like,
Yes.
and when you're on a mountain, you're high up. I wonder what it would be like on Mount Everest.
Oh no.
It would be cold,
cold
and there's not much oxygen happening because you're so high. Another scientific thing, but we won't go there.
That's not the mountaintop experience I want to experience. And that's a thin place because there's not much oxygen.
There's not
up
much
there.
oxygen there. It is thin,
But
but
we
very different
digress.
thin.
We digress.
Look, Tony, there's another person in the Bible that had a very thin place
Let
experience.
me think.
Can you think? You've got a story, haven't you?
Isaiah. Yes, I want to read it.
Tony wants to read a story to you about another thin place.
It's about a mountaintop because when you're on a mountaintop,
Yep.
you can see forever. You have a clear idea of what's going on. You have a clear idea of what's going on.
Have you been up to Mount Dandenong at the top? And
Yes.
you can see
The whole city.
The whole city. It's really, really cool.
Well,
What did I say?
Isaiah says this.
Okay.
A long time ago, the prophet Isaiah knew that the people were sad and worried. A bit like today sometimes.
Well, yeah, I was worried when we had the earthquake.
Come, said Isaiah, I have some good news. God has a wonderful dream for us. And the people looked at one another
Yep.
like that. What does this mean? They wondered. Can our sadness turn to happiness? Yes, said Isaiah. Someday people will stop hurting each other.
Oh, geez, I wish that was today. Far out, Brussels
Yes,
sprout.
given what's been going on.
Absolutely.
Someday everyone will have a warm and dry place to sleep.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Someday every person and every creature will have enough food to eat.
Also
And
amazing.
And we wouldn't need the Cranbourne food truck.
No.
Someday no one will be lonely anymore.
What a day that would be.
And someday there will be no more sickness,
Oh, cool.
no more COVID.
Jeez. Someday will be very cool.
Someday everyone will live in peace.
Also
And
very cool.
all the people and all the animals and the wolves and the lambs and the lions and the oxen, they'll get on.
Oh, what a dream.
And Isaiah says, this is my holy mountain. Here no one will know hurt or destruction. Here all life will know love, says God. God wants a world of love. And have you noticed that every time we have this thing, we always get back to,
That seems to be our theme, doesn't it? We always get back to what God's real, like the essence, the foundation is love.
Yeah.
Even if it's moving, even if the foundations are shaking,
Yep.
what's most important?
love will get us through all of this.
Yep. Be kind, love one another, enjoy your week. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Tony. Love
Bye.
you. Love
Yeah,
you
love you.
guys.